And so, what exactly is Fringe Fest?
Fringe Fest is a performing arts platform for burgeoning artists who want to have their shows on stage. And so it's rapid-fire, fast-paced theatrical performances and musical performances. We have a variety of shows this year, over 40 acts in 13 venues and over 6 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you get the idea to start this?
Well, I lived in England for 2 years, and I visited Edinburgh, Scotland, which is where Fringe Fest began in 1947. And I moved to Vancouver, BC, where they have a very vibrant Fringe Festival. And when I moved back to Missoula in 2010 with my small children and my husband, I wanted to explore ways I could use my talents. So I thought of the Fringe because Missoula is such a rich hotbed of art, and I know a lot of artists and venue owners, so it just kind of worked out.
Great. So what gets you pumped up about Fringe Fest? What about it really resonates with you?
Yeah, well, it's non-juried, non-selective, and uncensored. So anybody can do anything within a time span of 1 hour if they're using our venue, a venue that we procure, or they can bring their own venue, and the restrictions are less, and that it's affordable, and it's a low-risk opportunity for both the audience and as well as the performers. And I think when you have the freedom like that, a non-juried, non-selective, uncensored, you can say whatever you want to say, and not often do we have that platform for people who have things they want to express.
Yeah, it seems like more you have to be like a bigger name, like know different people to get onto a stage, rather than just being able to do it.
Right.
That's awesome.
And I think that when revolutions all begin with this platform of I can say.
Basically, when are the start times for the days of this week, pretty much?
Wow, they're varying.
They're varying?
Throughout the day.
Throughout the day.
Yes, in fact, my mother-in-law's at the senior center today, starting at 10 with story keepers, where she's going to teach people to tell their stories and how to keep them their verbal stories.
Oh, wonderful!
Stories, yes, and vibrant, and then there's piano performance after that. So if you're interested in joining our senior population here in Missoula for lunch, I highly recommend it. And so then the big stuff starts happening tonight at 5:30.
Wow.
Okay.
There's 4 different things going on tonight.
That's great. And you have so many performers, so many acts, so many talented people.
Absolutely.
Like even like and they also do doing workshops, which is great, because it's always nice that you see a person perform, and then that's really it. It's just like you see them. But the nice thing about Fringe Fest is that what you brought to it, especially, is that the workshops. Like you get to work with the artist and be like, well, how do you do this kind of stuff? It's like, well, with anything, like any workshop can tell you, which I've been to so many different workshops for so many different things, is that you just got to keep doing it. If you love something, do it.
Well, the really great thing about the Fringe is that it's a cohesive community. People want to help raise and support each other, and the Fringe is really well known for that.
Yeah.
And, there are over 200 Fringe festivals around the world, and you can do the circuit. And,
that's awesome.
With us this week is the San Diego Fringe Festival director, Kevin Charles Patterson, and he would be here tonight, but he's tired. Or this morning. I'm tired. But he's here to help us lift up our Fringe Festival, which will make his Fringe Festival stronger.
Yes.
And we can collaborate in the future on how to do things in a more cohesive manner. So yeah, that's all very exciting, and yeah, you'll meet him. You'll meet him if you come to some of the performances.
And I think that is important too, because this one specifically is the last one that you're doing for Missoula.
Well, I actually moved to Bozeman already in March, so it's been very difficult for me to do this from a distance. So I'm not quite sure if I'm the person to continue doing the Fringe here. So we're hoping that there'd be somebody to step up and inherit this wonderful thing that Missoula has going on.
Would you possibly move it to Bozeman?
No, add it to Bozeman.
Yeah,
sure.
I would not take the Fringe from Missoula. I would not.
I don't know.
The possibility of creating another one, and that is, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, yes. And so tell us about some of your sponsors for the Fringe Fest this week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Of course, we couldn't do it without not only the actors and the audience members, which are vital, but also the venues and the sponsors and the volunteers. And I just want to, I can't name all the volunteers right off the top of my head, but thank you so much, and it's so meaningful. So Cynical and Jaded is for the third year, our largest sponsor. The Silk Road, of course. Love them. My husband has been very influential in creating the brochure, and it's Story Keepers, because we use their nonprofit as an umbrella. Missoulian and the Independent, the Trail Tamarack, MCAT, KBGA, Kettle House, Find, and on the back of the brochure didn't happen, but MissoulaEvents.net, also a big stakeholder. And then there's the Good Food Store, Stensry Playhouse. I mean, just the list goes on and on. Missoula Community Radio. You can go on our website and see more of the Abe Abramson.
What's your website?
Zootownfringe.org.
Great.
Thank you.